Just a short drive from lakes and beaches on the mid-north coast of New South Wales is a small pocket of farming land. The location was one of the reasons why Allan and Jane Hutcherson purchased this 60-hectare native tea tree plantation 4 years ago.
We feel lucky that it is a coastal farm and that we could grow the botanicals here on the farm, and also if we want to go to the beach, it's not terribly far away.
It was something of a sea change and tree change for the Sydney couple, who had manufactured soap for big companies for almost 3 decades, but were ready to produce their own range of skincare products. Getting back to the land has always been a dream, especially for Al.
It's great for me because I love it, because I grew up on a farm and I missed it when we didn't have it. And so to be able to come up here, I get away up here as much as I can.
They still run the contract manufacturing business, so they found a way to incorporate farming into their business.
This opportunity came up where it's totally vertically integrated, where we're actually producing oils from all these wonderful botanical plants that we're planting, and we're using them in our manufacturing facility on Sydney's northern beaches.
But it wasn't straightforward. There was plenty of hard work. Al put his degree in food science and horticultural studies to use to regenerate the 20-year-old Australian tea tree and lemon-scented tea tree plantation.
When we bought it 4 years ago, it was a little bit run down, but we've given it a lot of love and planted a lot more trees and introducing new species all the time, and botanicals that we just love.
They've expanded to include lemon myrtle, old man's saltbush and kunzia to the mix, and there's plenty more to come.
At the moment, we're working on preparing an area for about 4,000 Melaleuca ericofolia, which is, a lot of people know that as Rosalina, and we see that as one of our new oils and new products that we'll launch in probably 12, 18 months' time.
They also have 10 beehives producing Manuka honey to use in their products.
Lemon-scented tea tree is a very close cousin of the Manuka bush, so when the bees feed on the lemon-scented tea tree flowering, they produce Manuka honey.
The wet weather this season has made harvest difficult, but they've managed.
Even in the drought, we were still getting rain when nobody was getting rain.
The essential oils are extracted on the farm. The tea tree is steamed, then the steam carrying the oil is put through a condenser and then a separator to isolate the oil from the water.
It's generating steam. Right, so this steam is coming out of that pipe there, going along here, and then through this hose that's connected to the bottom of the bin.
Once the plants are harvested and processed on the farm, they're packed up and loaded onto Al's truck, and he takes them about 3 hours south of here to Sydney, where they're made into products ranging from soaps to hand creams. The business is a family affair involving their children and their partners, who manage sales and marketing, human resources and operations at the factory with a staff of 50. The Hutcherson's son-in-law, Grant Dempsey, oversees contract production as well as that of about 40 of their own products that incorporate essential oils from the farm.
Pretty rare to actually produce a product from scratch, get the raw materials first, and then we receive them and then incorporate it into the actual manufacturing process.
The Hutchersons' goal was always to get their products onto supermarket shelves, but competing with global brands is a constant battle for the family.
It was a difficult process, getting in there and getting in the door, and day to day it's full on, and but I guess the hardest thing is staying there.
Getting their locally made message across has been difficult.
There's no way to say, we're made locally. You can't put a gold sticker on your local Woolies and say, yeah, we're close by. But I think once people understand that, they're so much more likely to give you products a try, which is nice.
But the business has steadily grown over the years.
started very small with just a couple of bars of soap and a hand wash. So we've just kind of grown on that.
They've introduced sustainable practices in the factory. Hand wash comes in clear glass and plastic bottles, which can be recycled, and online orders are sent in plastic-free packaging.
So we have body washes, we have bar soaps, we've got conditioner bars, shampoo bars. We've recently just launched our glass bottles, refillable glass bottles, and refillable pouches. These save about 80% of plastic. So when you can refill it, your bottle twice with them.
Recycling is just as important on the farm.
Once we've finished cooking the tea tree or the lemon myrtle or whatever, we have the biomass, which we compost, and then we put back onto the plantation, and so we reuse it. One of the things I don't want the farm to be is an immaculately manicured place where nothing's out of place. A bit of lantana and a bit of blackberries is great for all the fauna that, you know, keeps the foxes away and the cats and stuff.
He enjoys seeing fauna amongst the tea tree plants and has locked up about 10 hectares of the property for wildlife.
It'd be good for growing more plants, but I just think it'd be nice to turn it back to nature.
When she's not helping on the farm, Jane runs the finances from a home office on the property.
When we do come up to the farm, if Alan's out working, which he does all day, I can continue working in our home office and just do my work, which has been great. We're set up to do that.
Family is at the heart of this farming business.
Having our kids come on board has just been fantastic because they've brought their own skills to the business, and, you know, that's been fabulous that their partners have also been able to join our business, bringing a completely different set of skill sets. So we've all got our own areas that we work in, so we're very lucky that we're able to incorporate the family into the business.
But it's the farm that is its essence.
And the soul of our business is this wonderful farm and using the botanicals that we produce here in our products.